Welcome back, everyone. Well, maybe your New Year's resolution is to give back more this year. Maybe it's to help animals in need. Well, you can do both of those thanks to the Fire Rescue Dogs Calendar. Well, Scott Cromer, the Director of Outreach for Lifeline Puppy Rescue, joins us along with firefighters Ashawn and JD. Welcome to the three of you. How are you guys?
We're doing wonderful.
Yeah, well, it's good to have you. We've got firefighters and puppies. It's going to be a good day, right?
Right. You can't beat that combination.
No, you cannot. Well, Scott, I'll start with you. Tell us who you've brought today and a little more about Lifeline Puppy Rescue and what you guys do.
So we at Lifeline Puppy Rescue are a puppy rescue that specializes in dogs under 6 months of age. So every week we go down to the high kill shelters and bring up these puppies, either typically from Texas or New Mexico. For example, today we're bringing up 30 puppies. After we're leaving this, we're going back to help out with transfer to get that all set up. But these little guys that I have here today are shepherd mixes, and they're actually one of very special puppies because they're the first 3 that we rescued this year. We think they're shepherd mixes. I like to joke and tell people that they could be listed as a Chihuahua and turn out to be a Great Dane. So I can only guarantee it's a puppy. And they all 3 will be available for adoption this weekend.
This weekend?
Yes.
And we were just asking, these little guys are 8 weeks old. They're ready to go, and they are so well behaved.
They've
been on the show throughout the morning, and they are great. Okay, let's talk the calendar because we're all excited about this. But look, at the end of the day, the calendar benefits, the proceeds go to help Lifeline Puppy Rescue. In what way?
So we use the funds to help, run our facility. It is our largest running fundraiser of the year, and honestly, if we didn't have this, we wouldn't have survived COVID. We wouldn't be around. We're lucky enough this year, we're actually starting construction on a new facility. We haven't been able to do that. Our facility has been outdated, so we're so lucky to be able to start that process. So,
Absolutely.
it all goes back to help these little puppies. We like to say for every calendar sold, saves 1 puppy. So you get to feel good when you buy a calendar.
And you got to buy candy throughout the year at home, right? And we're going to talk to these firefighters in just a bit. You guys are not off the hook. But okay, Scott, this calendar, what do you think is different about it compared to all other firefighter calendars?
Well, we got the stars of the show. So it's these little guys right here. Like I said, that combination of the puppies and firefighters is just something special, and so we like to have that. And we joke with the guys when we go out and do an event, we're going to say, hey, the puppies are going to get more attention, so just be prepared.
I know,
because
right?
they really are the stars of the show and the cuties.
Oh, and that's so sweet. Now, Ashawn, I was chatting with you earlier, but I want to know, how did it all happen for you to be like, you need to be on a calendar and it's all going to go to a good cause?
It was just the whole thing, just from the start of just being able to get to hang out with puppies and know that they're the attention that they're going to get, and you just get to kind of be their support.
So no DMs, no nothing after the calendar?
No, nothing.
Really?
No, just how to get the puppies. That's the only thing.
The puppies got lots of DMs.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure they did. And look, Ashawn is Mr. May. Just FYI for everybody out there. Well, what do you think was the most fun about doing this?
I think the best part is for me, just growing up with not being really comfortable with puppies, but getting to hang out with puppies and getting to do things like this is very cool.
It really is.
Obviously, the camera part's cool too. But.
That's cool too, right? When you're good looking. Okay, JD, you are on the cover of this year's calendar. You are also a firefighter in Strasburg. Tell us about your experience and how it all happened for you that you were going to be on this cover.
Yeah, so I just walked in the station one day for my normal shift, and there's a flyer on the table for Lifeline Puppy Rescue and the fire calendar. And my family has adopted from Lifeline before when I was younger. And so I was like, yeah, I'll try out for it. And they called me and made the calendar. And then 2 years later, I have a puppy of my own from the rescue. And they made me a pretty good deal on when I bought her.
That is wonderful.
It was nice.
Okay, wait, there's a tryout process to be on the calendar?
We do like an application process. So they have to apply. And we're looking for new firefighters for this year.
Okay, well, you guys, thank you so much for being on the calendar, and I would imagine that everyone wants to know, where can we get one?
You can buy it on Amazon.
Okay.
Yep, at our website.
You just Amazon? I love it. All right, and if not Amazon, I know there's a website as well, correct?
Yeah, firerescuedogs.com, or you can find it on Lifeline's website, which is lifelinepuppy.org.
All right, Scott, before we let you guys go, you have an event coming up. Tell me about this and why everyone should know.
We do, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe both of these guys are going to be there, so you can come get your calendar signed. We're having up quite a bit. It's called Sparks and Barks, and it's going to be on February 4th. Got a little rambunctious one here. We're going to have puppy time, so you can come cuddle with the puppies. There's a kissing booth for the puppies, and even a firefighter meet and greet, and we'll have the calendars for sale. So if you don't have a calendar yet, come get one. It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, I'm looking at this calendar right now. I'm keeping this one. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Mark your calendars right now for the Sparks and Barks charity event for Lifeline Puppy Rescue. It is Saturday, February the 4th. It's at the Total Beverage in Thornton. You can also buy a calendar now at firerescuedogs.com.